Hello and welcome back to the Blades and Banter. I'm joined by Clayton Gates and Cam Ryder, and today we're going to be breaking down pretty much every single thing that's happened in skating since we've last culminated together to talk about skating, which is a lot, including the Grand Prix assignments. But first, I think we need to catch up a little bit because Cam graduated. I know you graduated before the last episode happened, but Cam graduated. Clayton has Alyssa Liu hair.
Yes.
I, what is going on with everyone? Everyone fill us in and let us know. I feel like Clayton, you just got to tell us the whole story. What happened?
Okay. I promise I'm okay. The first question that I get is like, why did you do this? Are you okay? And I'm like, yes, I'm fine. I'm not having like a quarter life crisis of any sort at the moment. I just want to do it for summer. And like I just felt really inspired. And now that my shadow root is growing in a little bit, like I am feeling like Alyssa Liu and feeling like it's just fun for the summer. Something for the girls to get ready to. It's just
You
fun.
rem you're kind of having your Megan Duhamel post 2017 Worlds moment
That's exactly what
where
it
she
is.
chopped the hair off, dyed it, did what she
Yes.
needed to do, and she got a bronze medal the next year. So you know what?
My bronze
I
medal is
think
on the way. It's in the pipeline.
I think it's gonna be a successful fall. Cam, how about yourself?
I'm good, you know. Have a lot of free time on my hands, watching a lot of old skating. It's been very exciting.
Cam
Um,
and I,
yeah.
we've been sending a lot of old school pairs to each other. I went down a Janet Lynn rabbit hole the other day, and I've been everywhere. I've been everywhere. I've been watching a lot of Elena Berezhnaya. The two of
Nolan's been sending me
us,
a lot of fluff pieces, just like
a lot of
classic like
Moskvina.
90s, 2000s fluff pieces. We
And
need
I
to bring
like
him back.
tune
Like,
in every once in a while and like heart a message and then like leave. And then I'm not watching
We
any
were
of it.
saying we were saying if Clayton like was into ice dance, he would have been like a big like Pasha Grishik fan. And Clayton, you have to understand, like, so her name was Oksana, but
I
her name
she
remember
is
that
Oksana.
I did
yeah, her name
listen
is Oksana.
to the dance lore that the podcast that y'all sent. I did listen to
The
that.
run
So this
through.
this name
Oh, the
is
other one.
it was I think it's the
Yes.
other one. I think this name is making ringing a bell to me.
I think they
So
talked about Oksana on the
they
run
probably
I
through.
think you're
did. They
wait, you're right.
100% did.
You're
She's too
right, they
iconic to
did.
not. She's a two-time Olympic champion.
Yeah.
But so Clayton, her name is Oksana Grishuk, and she was coming up around the same time, like in dance, as like Oksana Bayul. And people would like misconstrue her for Oksana Bayul like all the time. So one day she just decides that she's gonna change her name to Pasha. And like she did like a fluff with like Lifetime or ABC. I don't remember exactly what it was, but she does like a fluff and she comes out and it's like I feel like I remember it was like I was alive for sure, but it was like in the black and white like kind of setting, and it felt like she was like smoking a cigarette, and she was like telling
Uh,
the world that like I'm Pasha, don't call me Oksana, like
I love
F
that.
off.
You're right, I would love her. And this just kind of goes to show that I am the young ho of this podcast. Like I'm
Aren't you
like
the
it,
oldest?
I probably wait, I'm December 2000.
Okay, I'm October 2000.
Okay.
Oh, I'm the young ho. I'm November 2001.
Oh,
Okay,
you're
but
2001,
spiritually in
so
terms of
young.
skating, I feel like I'm like the Isabeau of the Blade Angels. She's just kind of like,
She's just kind of there.
yes.
Um, so today is Tuesday, and we were supposed to actually watch the 1994 Paris Olympics on live, like on YouTube tonight with everyone, because we were trying to like we're trying to educate Clayton. So we're like trying to
Hmm.
give him like some good foundation of like the 6-0 system and old skating of past. So we have to reschedule that now because the Grand Prix assignments came out and
That takes precedent.
that did
That's
take
A bit
precedent.
later than people
precedent.
expected, though. Like, we've been waiting for these for a minute now.
I think it makes sense because the Congress was like later and you had to like this is a rule change year and
Hmm.
a lot of stuff going on. And they had like Russia in flux and I think it's not too I feel like it's not too far off. Like they were like a week and a half
Yeah.
off.
I guess they still don't have the four continents host city yet, so like we really can't be
And
complaining.
they're not going to have that until about 2 weeks before.
Yeah, and it's
So
gonna be Talon and Sonia. Like,
I
Right.
hope it is, honestly. Or Countess. Give it to Lithuania. Why
Hmm.
not Lithuania? Um,
just don't do it in Colorado Springs again. That was the worst idea.
or do it. Hyan Lee won,
I
so maybe this is like Jia Shin's turn, you
right. Well,
know?
I would actually go if it was in Colorado Springs. So,
That was the one where like everybody passed out after their programs because none of them were trained to altitude.
Well, you know
oh,
what? Maybe they should have trained a little harder.
all
Sure.
right.
Also, where do you want to go? Well, do you want to start with the Congress and just kind of catch up a little bit with what
We have
we've
there's so much, and then it feels like we haven't had an off season because it's been like, bam, new pair, bam, split, bam, news, bam. It's like, what is happening?
But
and
that's
I
the
was
joy of the off season. Like,
it
that's the
is.
stuff that I live
Well,
for.
let's get into it. Where should we
Especially
start?
this time, this off season, because like it's a new quad for everyone, so everyone
Mm,
likes to reset. I
hmm
just have to say, I've been so unmotivated to like do anything skating related for like the past month. So this is like me inching my way back in it. So this is why this is going to be a long episode. So I apologize for that to you too. But um, so in the Congress, we had, oh, where is it? Here we go. I'm trying to pull up like notes of what happened. But kind of the main things that took place here was they had the elections for the technical committees and also the council members. And so these are two of the big things that are going to come into play because the figure skating council members, with the speed skating council members, will be
hmm
voting in the next couple of weeks on whether or not they will allow the reentry of the Russians into junior and senior competitions. So, in the figure skating council, you have Tina Lundgren, from the US, Satsuru Matsumura from Japan, who did give an interview with the Future of Figure Skating podcast, where he discussed that ready to welcome Russia back once the war has been concluded. So I think that makes it very clear where he stands on that position. You have Benoit Lavoie from Canada, who used to be the vice president. I think he was a former vice president of the ISU and was also one of the pairs judge during the 2002 Salt Lake Olympic Games.
Wow.
Um, Susan Lynch from Australia, and then Fabio Bianchetti, who is Sonia Bianchetti's son from Italy. And Sonia Bianchetti had like a very big influence within the skating community in ISU during the 2000s and 1990s. So, and then in the dance and the technical committee, um,
Yes, Sean Restat is no more.
yes, we had an upset. Don Restat got the boot. He did
So
not
did
get
David Molina.
reelected.
David Molina and
Yeah.
Sean Redstadt are
Oh,
both not ISU officials anymore. Or what
Yeah.
was
So
it? It's what the dance technical committee.
like the technical committee, the chairs for them. They're still a part of the technical committee. They're just not the chair.
okay.
Thank
Um,
God.
so Michela Cicero from Italy is now the technical committee chair,
Which is
which
so
now,
interesting.
yeah. What do you think about it, Clayton?
We'll get into this, but like the Italians aren't competing or they're not on
No,
the Grand
we'll get
Prix.
there. Yeah,
But
we'll
like
get
that's
there.
like that I wonder what I mean, I guess it's maybe a more neutral like representative is beneficial for everyone. Um I don't know. Does Barbara have any teams coming up? Like what is the vibe?
I mean, let's be honest here. I don't know how, like, I think, yes, the
Oh,
technical
wait,
chair.
sorry. Brief pause. Redstad's not even on the committee.
Oh, is he not? Wow.
Gag.
No.
Um, is David Molina still on the committee?
I don't think so. This is from
Okay.
Reddit, so I'm not completely sure, but like apparently neither of them are on the committee.
I do have to say, I think the chairs, they have a big role in terms of guiding what the new principles and where the areas of judging will be for dance, but I don't know if they're going to have as much impact as we think in terms of like having a big shift in who's at the top and stuff like that. Like, yes,
Well,
Sean Restad definitely. Well, that's when he's a technical controller.
uh-huh. Okay, this is true. He
So
was
that's
the controller
not
at that at those events. I'm
so.
giving eye about Emmy and Vadim, whom I love and who deserve everything in the world. But
But they did benefit, but he was technical
mm,
controller there. So
they're already giving the ISU and US figure skating their thank yous on Instagram for their Grand Prix assignments. They're doing the political work. They know exactly what they are doing.
well, you have to. But
Mhm.
um also during the Congress, they kind of discussed this new schedule layout that I think they're voting. They have to vote on it, or it's already been voted on. Where skaters would have a Grand Prix semifinal, and it seems that everything will be shifted back about a month. You know, Challengers still start around September, but it seems like the Grand Prix would start around late October, going into late to mid December, I think, is what it was
Mhm.
looking like.
And then having the Grand
Yeah.
Prix after national season, which
The
I
final.
yeah the finals and the semifinal. So the semifinal in like what February, Grand Prix in March, either
No, I think
or
four
It's
Jan.
continents and
okay.
Europeans would be
Here's
in March, is what
Yeah,
they were
so
saying.
it's Grand Prix is from September to November, but like spaced out more. So it's not like it's every theoretically it would be every two
Two
weeks and not
I
weeks.
every
don't
week.
like that. I want an every week Grand Prix.
I want it like Love
Yeah,
Island. Like I have bam, bam, bam. I have an episode every
I
day.
need 6 weeks of Grand Prix in a row. All right.
I get it from the perspective of like travel for the athletes, but
Hmm.
it's such a rare case that an athlete gets two back to back on like different continents. Not
Lila Fear
impossible.
this year.
Yeah, it's happening this year for
Hmm.
sure, but yeah, and then the semifinal in January, the final in February, Euros in four continents in March, and Worlds in April is the
I don't
proposal.
want, how long are we making these skaters? Like, when are they getting a vacation?
Right, because
Exactly.
it takes away for me like the gravitas of the Grand Prix final because like that it kind of caps off the fall season. It's like, okay, you're kind of like the winner of the fall season. And then now we're restarting and like retraining and peaking again for um worlds, what have you. So
And it feels
it's
like it would mess up the Olympic schedule too. Like the
oh,
Olympics aren't going to
100%.
move. So what? Like you do the Grand Prix semifinal, you do four continents after the
Could
Olympics,
you imagine? That would be crazy.
I'd be, could you imagine? Listen, could you imagine the
post
Korean
Olympic four
skaters?
continents.
I want to know more about the semifinals because like would that entail like 12 skaters go?
I want
'Cause
to know is
if
like,
you're like a
so if
if you're like a Kaori Sakamoto, like who would make all of these events, like how do you prepare? What do you prioritize? I mean, I would just you would obviously skip four continents. I mean, I don't
but that's a
know.
Theoretically,
lot of
like
points.
yeah,
Yeah.
but like a top 12 competition does sound kind of cool because there's always those people that are like the first or second alternates for the final that you're like, oh, I wish they were there. Like,
Hmm.
and
Just
there are,
expand the final then if we want to
yeah,
I
do
exactly.
think you should
That's the
expand the
solution is
final.
to do
Hmm.
like eight per discipline in the singles.
I'm even good with like 10. If you want to
I
do
would do
five
Yeah,
and
top
12,
ten.
five,
two flights of
fine.
six. Why not?
Yeah. I mean, and like, so for the semifinal, do you have to like place in the semifinal to make the final? Is that like what they're saying?
Or is it like the top four from the final and then like two from the semifinal? Like the top four of
Well,
the
isn't there
Grand Prix
two
season?
semifinals, is what they said?
What?
I
Oh,
thought they said there were two
goodness.
semifinals.
Oh, you're right. You're right.
And so
There are
there's probably going to
two.
be like the top four or three from both semifinals. So then you have like the unbalanced, someone could get like a hard ass semifinal. And like
Yeah.
someone's got like a joke in the other
I think
one.
this is some. I mean, it could cause for just good like like just good like debate, talking points, and like things to think about. But like, I don't know how an athlete would
I
prepare
don't
for
think we need it.
this.
I
I don't
think
know,
you could
maybe.
pass on this one,
I think I'm
ISU.
okay. I
Yeah, I
think I'm
kind of think like
satisfied.
I think the Grand Prix season is kind of not perfect, but like it is
Very
a
nicely
little
set up.
It
exactly. Like the setup works. If we could codify it so that like it's always the same order every year, that would be great. I would love that. Like why
hmm
is
It's
Skate
kind of
America
like,
the fourth event of the season? that
I
doesn't make
kind of
sense to
like it
me.
mixed up a little bit every once in a while.
I don't
I
know.
think
I
it's
like the comfort of
exciting.
Skate America being first and like wrapping
I
up with
know.
NHK.
But um if you want to add more people to the final, do that. But I think everything else just, we don't need to do it. I've
Let us
also
know in the
just
comments below what you think.
I think I've also decided that I might be a hater of the six jumps instead of seven.
I've been hating, I
I
think.
think I might be a hater. I haven't seen a program yet, but I might be a hater. Also, I think I'm gonna be a hater of a lot of choreo spins. And I think it's
I'm excited for them.
no, no, I am, but I think there's gonna be some really f ugly ones. I'm just seeing some already, and I'm like, this is really ugly, and I don't know how this is gonna look.
Well, I think
Yeah,
they're overcomplicating it. I don't think anyone's asked them to do like the requirements aren't for them to do a difficult or like fast position. Like if someone's doing a ballad, like let it be flowy, let it be slow, let it be open. Like I don't know.
it's kind of like when the ISU or when the IJS like first got started and they were trying to do like leveled spiral sequences. And like you
Mm.
So
just saw people
ugly.
doing like you would have to do these weird and difficult
Oh my
positions
God.
and hold them for so long. Like it
There's a
gives that kind
video.
of like it's trying to fit like a square peg in a round hole.
There's a video of Dick Button like talking about spiral sequences, and there's like the back. You know which one I'm talking about is when they're going backwards and they grab. It's like the back catch foot
Is
where
it
you
Mickey
like grab.
Ondo?
No, I don't remember who it is, but it's like it's like these girls were doing the same spot because they all copied each other and they all did the same spirals. So Dick Button goes, "Oh, I love that back. I love that spiral
I do
position."
know what you're talking about. Yeah.
It's
Oh,
the
great.
ugliest
Another
thing I've.
catch foot. That's what I
It's
remember.
so ugly. But we
That's
should bring the
tough.
spiral sequence back because I do think if people had to do them, they'd get better.
At this
Can you
point, bring back
imagine?
figures. Like,
I kind of want figures back to. I was watching. I've just. I've really been in like a 1980s kick and a 1990s figures kick. I watched all the figure fluffs. I'm ready for it. Bring us back. Bring
when
us
was the
back
last
Pachai.
Olympic with figures? Was that 88?
88 was the last Olympics. 1990 was the last Worlds.
Mm,
So
dang. I would
yeah,
love to watch, like,
I want archive
imagine like Daniel
figure.
Grossel doing a figure sequence.
Okay, who do you think would have the best figures in the women?
Oh,
Reno?
Yeah, probably.
she'd have
I'm
really
looking.
great figures.
I'm
Who has
looking.
like
Hold on.
notably like controlled edges? Like, I mean, obviously,
Isabeau,
I'm
here,
going to
let me
say
tell you.
Satoko, but no, I'm kidding.
Isabeau, I think would get high marks because she's like got the precise aura, but I don't know if the actual edges would be precise.
I think she would be like tidy.
Yes,
Mm.
I think she'd be like fifth after the figures.
You know who I think would be tidy, and I don't think it's glaringly obvious, is Laura Naki Gutman. I really like her turn. Like, I don't know if this is just my uneducated eye, like looking at it, but I think her turns look so good and they're pretty clear.
Yuna Aoki.
Oh, well, yeah. I mean, she always gets a level three, though. I don't know.
I think she'd have good turns, good clusters.
I
Um,
love her, so I'm always going to say yes.
I feel like Moni
Um,
Shiba would probably be good. I don't think Amber Glenn would be good at the figures.
no. I mean, speed has always been an issue for her, so I think that like
I could see
the
her like I could see her like blowing through one of the figures because she's going too fast.
too fast.
Too fast. I
I
could see
think
her
I
like rushing it, like being quick, not
yeah.
yeah.
not necessarily. Yeah,
The figures would low-key be a nightmare for her if you think about it,
Yeah, because
because it's so precise.
I think it'd be a nightmare for a lot of people. Like so much of like
I think
let me get on my
Alyssa would
soapbox,
be
but
like
like
relaxed. They
yeah,
wouldn't be great edges, but
Alyssa would do good. And obviously your
anyways,
daughter would have a good figure.
oh
yeah,
yeah.
she'd have good figures. Okay,
Um,
what were we talking about?
The Congress, now we're, yeah, the
Oh,
Congress,
okay.
etc.
Marjorie Lajoie and I almost said
John
Zachary
Luke
Levi.
Baker.
John Luke Baker. We told you all. Everyone said I was crazy when I said this. I said they were partnering up. No one believed me. They partnered up. They did get a Grand Prix, which we'll talk about later, but what are you feeling about them kind of going into this next cycle, potentially?
I mean, looking at who they're up against, like, I mean, I still think Canada will give them some good graces and political favor. I imagine they will get the TBD Canada spot.
Yeah, we'll get
Uh,
there.
but I'm excited to see it. I think their energy is similar to that of like Zach and Marjorie together. I think that I don't know. I'm interested.
Yeah, I guess I never thought about comparing Zach with John Luke. Like that just never clicked in my
I just
mind,
feel
but
like
it
they're so
does like make
different.
sense.
You think they're
Zach
different?
and John Luke.
I do. I think they have like a little bit different.
I think
They don't
Jean-Luc
have a
is more
different.
emotive.
Yeah, they don't have a it's not super different stylistically, but I feel like John Luke is a better partner in terms of showing off the female than Zach was with
Mm,
Marjorie.
I
I
see
feel
that.
like Zach kind of struggled a little bit in terms of showcasing the partner. And I think John Luke always did a really great job drawing emphasis to Caitlyn, but also being refined and beautiful in his own right. Not to say that Zach
Hmm.
isn't, but I just think it's a little bit of a different, elevated, like
Well,
approach, you know?
I mean,
My
they're
concerns are that like every so often Caitlin and John Luke would get a little bit like they would do like their like Black Swan exhibition. Like
mhm.
it could sometimes get a little bit corny. And we've seen that Marjorie and Zach did like the ole ole ole. Like I just hope that the taste level is a bit more refined than
I
their
think it
previous
will be.
partnerships.
I think it
I'm
will
hoping
be.
so.
Well,
Crossing
the
my
difference
fingers.
between Zach and Jean-Luc is I think Zach got swallowed by that corniness, and I think Jean-Luc kind of played into it and like plays into the music a little bit more.
That's true. That's true.
Mm. But
Like
I
John
see
Luke
what
is
you're
better at
saying,
playing a
100%.
character.
Yeah. Hmm.
We also had some US pairs announce that they're partnering up, Katie McBeat and Balaj Naj, and then Audrey Shin and Spencer Howe. These were two of the worst kept secrets within the sport. Everyone knew this was happening. I'm surprised it took them all this long to announce, but the pairs tryouts this year were just a lot. And we'll get to the
It's
US pairs.
mess. It's mess.
I'm excited for US pairs though this year, I have to say. More so than I am international pairs. But
I would agree. I would agree. I'm excited to see what happens, but I am like, if they're all debuting this season for the first time together, it's just like I think it's just going to be a lot of like looks
The
around.
drama. The drama's
Yeah,
going to
I
be
yeah,
good.
yeah.
do you guys want to start with the best discipline of all time, which is ice dance
Are we
for the
going
Grand
to
Prix?
Gra are we talking about Russia first or after?
Oh, we talk about Russia for a minute. So the ISU put out a statement today that they did not make a decision on whether or not they're going to let the Russians back in for junior and senior Grand Prix, and they're going to decide on a later time. Um, we'll see what happens with that. I kind of expected them to be back, at least in the juniors this year. So if that doesn't happen still, I mean, I don't really know what's going to happen at this point. I think we're all just waiting. I don't really have like a whole lot to say about it, but
Well, because we saw that they uploaded profiles for junior Russian skaters on the
yes,
ISU page, which is
which
like,
made me expect like I was ready for them to be like, all right, here we go.
right.
Welcome back.
Is there a world where it's only the junior circuit and then they does that their soft launch into
I think that's probably more likely than the full launch back. But
well, think about this. So the ISU changed the Grand Prix assignment rules that
Yes.
comebacks don't automatically get a spot within 10 years. It's now shortened to 4 years, and people are saying this is to exclude Russians who competed at the 2021 World Championships and medaled. So that would be Trusova, Step, no, Step Bu?
Trusova to Tomisheva are really the only two, and Sherbakova, I
Oh, the
guess.
pair,
Yeah.
Misha Galyamov?
Machina
Both pairs.
Galmianov. Yeah,
Both pairs.
both pairs.
Yeah.
Uh, did Buchan retired? No. No.
They didn't
Stepanova
medal
Buchan.
though.
But
Because
were they
isn't the
top?
stipulation
Isn't
only
it
medalists?
isn't it
I think
like
it is
top five?
medalist. I think it's medalist. And who is is it Nikita Katsalapov and
They retired.
Victoria
They
Sinitsina?
retired.
Yeah, they're done.
Um, I have to say, I don't know if it was a specific dig to the Russians for that, because I think you also have to remember the Shibutanis came back last year after being out of competition for 8 years. So I do think like they're trying to prevent some stuff like that from happening too. Do I think it's coincidence and timing? Potentially, it could have been a decision made into that, but
Hmm.
I don't think that the Russians were exclusively the sole reason why they made a change to this, because if you think about it, why should they let someone who hasn't competed internationally in 6+ years to kind of just have a free reign back into the Grand Prix? Like that does make
Yeah.
sense to me.
I think the rule makes sense. It's just like, I don't know. I
People
see
are gonna
why
bitch
people
anyway.
are
Yeah.
mad.
Yeah.
I mean, I would
But
give Trusova 2 spots if she came back. I'd let her have them.
yeah,
I
she'll
want to
have
see
to
her
Yeah,
earn
it
go.
that.
I
really
want
is.
her and
It's really
Alyssa
just
Liu to
Trusova
skate
because
back to back.
it's an
I
issue of
want it.
seeding, right? It's so like Valieva
She
isn't
never
like
went to a
she
Worlds.
yeah, exactly. So like this rule does not affect Valieva at all. It's kind of
Yeah.
just Trusova and
It's lit
Mishina
Sherbakova.
and
Yeah.
a little bit Sherbakova's not.
Yeah. Yeah. But
I'd give her 2 spots too.
I would like to see Anna
Sherbakova,
Sherbakova come back.
Yes, yes,
She
yes.
I
could
love to see her
never.
step out of a double axel. Like
Ugh.
that's the last update I saw from her was just like stepping out of double axels on shows. But I'm sure she's doing lovely.
Ugh.
Yes. So let's start talking about the Grand Prix assignments. They came out today. They came out at 7 a.m. Eastern time.
And I
I
was
was
up for
up.
that text.
I was up. I saw it and I was hallucinating and seeing it. But let's start with the Grand Prix de France, where we have Sophia Val, Azov Kazimov, Luis Bourdais, Martin Chardon, Laurence Fournier-Baudry, and Guillaume Cizeron make their
Oh, they're
return
staying.
back into competition. Selina Fradige and Jean-Hans Fourneau, Diana Davis and Gleb Smolkin, Jennifer Rensburg and Ben Stefan, Allison Reed and Salius Ambrulevicius, Christina Carrera, Anthony Ponomarenko, Leah Nesset and Artem Markalev, and Logan Pate and Ava Pate and Logan Bai round out the first Grand Prix in France. So obviously, the big elephant in the room was whether or not we'd see the return of Funny Beaudry and Cicerone this year, and we have gotten our information, gotten our clarification that they intend to compete on the Grand Prix circuit this year, and I think they're going all 4 years.
I mean, why not go for the home Olympics and the quad? I get it, but it it just makes ice dance so
It does
much
make it very
less.
predictable.
Yes, and that's what everyone was excited for going into this next quad. So I mean, like whether you like them or not, like good for them. Like happy, congrats on your next Olympic medal. But like it just kind of sucks that that's how what I'm already thinking about. And I think a lot of people are thinking the same thing. Yeah, it
I
just
could
Hmm.
see
is.
them taking like next year off, maybe. I mean, to be fair,
But
all
why
these,
would you take the middle year off?
I don't
Like
know.
if you're
To
gonna
be
take a year
fair,
off, this is the year to take off.
yeah. I was gonna say, to be fair, we don't know if they're actually gonna make it to competition this year. Like they still might pull out, but um it
Oh, I
does just
actually
kind
did
of
have
That, that,
some. statistics on this really quick.
Okay.
I was going back and flashing back to like the last or like a couple post Olympic Grand Prix ago. Carolina Costner was on the 2018-19 Grand Prix roster.
Yes.
Like Xiao Yu and Hao Zhang were on the Grand Prix roster. Elena Radianova was on the Grand Prix roster. There are a lot of teams that like get placed on the roster and then they retire like 2 weeks later or 4 months
Yeah.
later.
This is
Like
true. That's a good point.
these are not set in stone. But
Uh,
given the assumptions we have now, seeing them on the Grand Prix was surprising to me. I've got to admit. I
they
even after hearing they were going to continue, I thought it was just going to be like maybe
maybe they
coming
pick
back for
up in middle
Europeans and Worlds this
year,
year.
third
Yeah.
year.
Mm.
Yeah. Um, I do think we'll see Salius and Allison. I'm not so sure about them staying, just from kind of what we've heard.
I know. I was
But
shocked by seeing their names
I
here.
honestly
I
thought
was
four of these
too.
teams were retired.
Who was the other one? Oh,
I
the
thought
Germans.
Jennifer
I
Janse
thought the
von Rensburg and
Germans.
I thought they were retired.
Yeah.
And I thought Ava and Logan were retired too.
I also could see them being like, I'm done too.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just like they're always going to be like eighth place, maybe ninth.
Is Diana Davis going to get a medal?
Wait.
I don't know. It depends on who stays there. They can definitely beat.
Uh,
They could beat Allison and
they would
Salius
have
for
to beat
sure.
Christina and
They'd
Anthony.
have to be Allison and Christina. Or
Well,
I
who?
guess just one of the
No,
two.
they don't have to be one of them.
Yeah.
I think it's very possible. I could see them being like a first alternate to the final this year, or like a second alternate. Diana.
Your
Could be cool.
manifestations are working, Nolan. Heard that.
I liked.
It's that great back. It's that great back you're talking about that's gonna
She
get them
does have a
there.
nice back, and you know what? I stand by my comment. All right. All right. It's to Skate Canada in. I'm not even gonna pronounce it.
Kelowna.
Kelowna. Okay. Not even gonna try. Layla Velon and Alexander Brandes, Marie-J L'Oreal and Roman Lagach, the TBD for Canada, the Morozics from the Czech Republic, Loboreva Brissot, Lila Fear, Lewis Gibson, Irina Pidge and Artem Koval from the Ukraine, the Browns, Green and Parsons, Cam's children, and Wolf Kofston and Sarevsky rounding it out from the US. So TBD has to go
Right.
to Marjorie and John Luke.
Yeah, unless it's like I
Has to
suppose
go
it
to
could
them.
be to like whoever Henson and Liquors end up like whatever that new partnerships
No,
end up
they, oh yeah,
being.
they, I thought you were going to say them, and I'm like, they split.
Right, but like whoever they end up with. It could go to them, like their new partnerships. I don't know who Valon and Brandy's are. Sorry.
They're junior moving up.
Okay,
Oh.
Okay, you know what I was
cool.
thinking about while I was looking at this? I was like, why is there no seated skaters at this event? And then I realized it's probably because the Piper and Paul effective. This is where they were slotted in
Yeah.
probably before they withdrew. Because I was like, why does Lila Fear just have like an easy win here?
Yeah, I
And
was.
then
This seems like a very easy competition for Fear and Gibson.
the French second, like the French might make the Grand Prix final because look at their Skate America.
We'll
Not to
get
get
there.
ahead of you.
I
Not to get
haven't
ahead
looked.
of
I
you.
haven't, Clayton. I haven't looked that
But
far ahead yet.
I'm just saying I think if both French teams stay, like we'll have two French teams in the final.
You definitely could. I mean, you could see Caroline and Michael maybe. I think so. I did look ahead at the Finlandia. I think Skate Canada and Finlandia are really going to determine like who gets third through like sixth at US Nationals.
Oh
That
yeah.
is 100% going to determine like the ice stance. Like, and I think there's four teams in it. You got Brady Somerville, Carolina Michael, the Browns, and then Wolf Kofston and Sarevsky, I think, have a legit shot at
Uh-huh.
being a third place team this year, especially with how they had a great season last year. Um, those are going to be very important for those kind of mid-tier teams of getting that third spot for the World Championships. So, any other final
It's gonna
words
be
on
tense.
Ski
They're gonna have to
Canada?
like show up with good programs. The Browns, Green Parsons, Will Costin, Srevsky, and Brady and Somerville. Like they're gonna have to show up.
Any
Green
one
and
of them could
And
Parsons got
take that bronze here.
Yes, Scally, Massimo Scally.
Yeah, Massimo Sali. So good work, good for them. And the Browns are skating to the Queen's Gambit.
Queen's Gambit.
Oh my God.
So
Skaters getting to the Queen's Gambit makes me happy. I remember Lindsay
Lindsay.
Thorngren
Yes, that's what.
and
Okay.
this one Russian girl that I liked a lot.
Oh, yes. I
She
know
was
exactly
at like
who
the Snow
you're.
Leopards.
She was the
Um,
one that Atari tried to poach for 80 years and never took her.
yes. What was
Don't
her
Who's
name?
remember.
this?
Senya
Senya
Sinitsina.
Sinitsina.
Oh, I do like her.
I loved her
I
as a
do like
junior
her.
and her first
Yeah,
year senior. And then she kind of obviously didn't see her much after that. But
but to China, you have the three Chinese teams. I'm not gonna lie, I don't really know. I don't really think they're gonna have any relevance to the discussion here.
not Wang and Liu,
Yeah, Tash
notably.
Thurs, Smart and Deke, Demogier and Lemercier, Fear and Gibson, Davis and Smolkin, Brady and Somerville, and Peyton By. This is a good competition, I feel. It's a good mix of some good teams that were kind of in the middle last year, kind of working their way
Mm-hmm.
up. I feel like 1 through 6 at this event will be pretty tight. And again, you have like a pretty easy win for Fear and Gibson, but
Crazy.
Yeah, I mean, they're doing the back to back. Even though
yeah,
like Kelowna's on the west coast of Canada,
not as bad, but it's
it's still
still,
a lot.
yeah.
Wait, what is Olivia and Tim's other assignment?
They got
They're late,
NHK,
they got Japan.
which is a big shout out to Olivia. She's been asking to go to Japan for years.
Ooh, okay. I was gonna say that that's gonna be a
Congratulations to
tougher
Olivia.
that's gonna be a tougher
Um,
competition for them than this one. But there's a shot for them to make the final if they could medal both
Yeah, I
places.
mean,
they could.
on
This will be
if the
crazy.
momentum from this past like if the second half of 2026 continues, Olivia and Tim could win this Grand Prix.
Yeah. Not a whole
Like
lot really to say
we keep
about.
penciling in Fear and Gibson for the top spot at both the last
You're right.
competition and
You're
this
right.
one,
They're
but
not
like
locked in. They're not locked in for first.
They did have a lot of errors towards the latter half of the year.
which
At
I
the
think and
Olympics,
that's the last
Europeans,
impression they have
That's and that
on
you
us.
it's unforgiving.
and I do feel like they're gonna, but I do feel they're gonna come out guns blazing
You
in
think
the
they're gonna do a
fall.
good waltz?
I think they're gonna get the job done.
What 80s movie has a waltz in it that they're going to use for their music?
I don't know, but we'll figure it out. They'll find a way. Don't worry about them.
That was
Um,
funny.
to
Thank
Everett,
you.
Washington, where you have Holly Harris and Jason Chan, the Morozics again, Lagouk and Kafa from France, Lober Berceau again, Becker and Hernandez getting their first Grand Prix of the year. The
Only,
Germans, yeah,
right?
yeah, I think
Holly
so.
and Jason and Becker and Hernandez both only got one.
Yeah, the Germans again, the Ukrainians again, Zingis and Kolesnik getting their debut pretty late in the year on the Grand Prix, and then two TBDs for
Interesting.
two for dance. I honestly, hold on, I need to pull up like I think you could see, maybe we
Well,
could
Wolf
see
Colson will probably get
Wolf Kostin
one.
only got one,
Yeah,
but
that's true.
let's see. I'm gonna pull up the list.
Are you pulling up nationals or are you pulling up like
I'm just
world
pulling up the
rankings?
world rankings for the US. I could see like even maybe like the Peels. Like I know I just interviewed Ethan.
That could be cool.
Yes, maybe
They
our
could get a
like
Grand Prix. Did
Amy Sway
Nessa
and
and
Jonathan
Markalev get
Rogers.
two? Yeah,
Nessa
oh,
and Marklev, I think, only have one right now, so
I
they could
forgot
get
about
another.
they
them.
could get a second. I'm trying to see who else could possibly. Maybe the Shibutanis will come back one more time.
Hey, that could be fun.
You never know. But I don't know
Now that
exactly.
like remember that like
Kamilavalieva.
2 weeks where we thought they were making the Olympics? Like even after the Grand Prix and like right before nationals, everybody's like,
I thought they were doing it.
Christina and Anthony, you're gonna have to fight for it. They really
Yeah.
didn't. So now we can just like joke and have fun.
Well, can
Hmm.
we be honest? Weak Skate America field for the dance. Really weak. It's Zingis and Klesnik in the French. And
Yes.
that's about,
Yeah,
and they
who's
made
gonna
room
Oh
get
for
third? The
wow.
Mrazeks?
Mrazek.
Or Harris Chan?
No.
No, that's
No.
no. Oh
Becker
wait.
Maybe.
Hernandez, I would have
I
over
could see
Harris
the
and
Uh,
Chan.
Germans. The Germans are pretty tidy with the skating. So, Yeah, not an interesting Skate America, I feel, honestly,
Yeah, this sort of
Well, I mean,
guarantees that
it'll
La
be
Preva Brusa are going to
interesting.
make the final.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
Finland, though, Finland is a much more competitive. Finland always has a competitive dance event.
Oh my
Um,
God, yeah.
Wait, true.
L'Oreal and Lagak again, the Tashlers, Orihara Purinen making their one and only debut this year. Turkila versus
Nope, they have
Luz.
two.
Oh, do they?
Yeah.
Oh, they do. Turkila versus Luz. Did they say they were retiring? They're one that I felt like could have been
Well,
done.
Worlds
I
this year
thought
in Finland.
so.
So
Okay,
Oh, that's true.
that makes
I think the
sense.
Finnish teams are deciding after this year.
And they both have
Um,
back-to-back assignments.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I mean, it's not, yeah. Funny and
I guess they only have one spot. So putting them against each other multiple
Right. Yeah, they
times.
have to.
as if we already don't know who's going to go to Worlds, but it's okay. Um, Tony Beaudry, Cizeron again, Allison Reed and Salius again, Rayton and Marjarev. Shout out to them for getting a Grand Prix this year. The Browns again and Green and Parsons wrap it out. Any thoughts?
I'm most
This
excited
is
about this
probably the
event.
most
Yeah.
stacked event.
Yeah. If everyone stays.
Right. The
So
potential for people not staying, I guess, is like Allison and Salias and the
let's say
French.
let's say if the French don't stay and Alice and Salius don't stay, who do you have winning that?
Ooh, like outside of those two,
Ooh.
uh, I would love to say Green and
That's what I
Parsons,
was thinking too.
I still
but
got it's
like,
in Finland.
yeah, I was gonna say like
Yeah.
maybe Tequila and Versluis. Like that could be a real thing.
I wonder
Or
how
the other
much
Finnish team.
I was saying, I wonder how much push the Canadians will get this year, knowing that there's a new team in Marjorie and Jean-Luc kind of figuring out their stuff at that point. And
Mm.
do they get the big Skate Canada boost of
There are
being the
another
top team?
okay. L'Oreal and Lagak, I've said this about them before. Royal Caribbean is calling. Like, I truly don't they just don't seem like Canada's number one team in terms of like,
No.
yeah.
They're a
They
very
don't have
nice
the
number.
sauce.
They're a very nice number four team. They're a pewter medalist, like always.
Yeah. Congratulations on making the Olympics for multiple
That was a
countries.
big
Like,
deal. Yeah.
yeah.
Um, NHK. You have John Luke and Marjorie getting their debut. I don't think this will be their debut. I think they'll end up debuting in Canada when they get the TBD. Olivia and Tim going against Marjorie and John-Luc in Japan.
That's
So
going to be gaggy.
love that little nugget the ISU is giving us. Lucia and Theo in
Maybe that'll be
NH.
their like bachelorette trip is to Japan for NHK.
Wait, that is
Yeah.
funny.
Lucia and Theo back again in Japan. Yuka and Juho wrapping up with their second Grand Prix. Julius and Matthias, Turkila and Verslus also doing back to back. Utana and Messiah, two TBDs for Japan. I have my thoughts of which
Hmm.
teams I want it to be.
I
Low
do
key,
too.
low key, I have to say, more excited for NHK than Finland for dance.
Just because of the Japanese teams.
Yes, when
I
I
mean,
see Miran Honda and Shoma Uno and then Akira and
Koshiro and
Koshiro,
Okura.
mm-hmm.
that's more entertaining to me than some of the
I'm
teams.
really surprised, honestly, that Utana and Messiah don't have a second Grand Prix.
They don't have a high season's best score.
Oh, I guess. I guess they've just placed higher than their scores reflect.
And then wrapping it up, this is also interesting. Big showdown to end the year before the final and
Mm-hmm.
before
Wait,
nationals. Carrera and Ponomarenko
true.
versus Zingis and Kolesnik. So
Wait, okay, you're right. I think I'm more
big.
excited for NHK now.
Yeah, you're right. You're
Okay,
right.
yeah.
Um, that could be interesting. I think it's going to be a little bit closer than people think it might be this year with them. I think it's going
Oh,
to be,
yeah.
and I think it's good. I think it's interesting and healthy to have like a good rivalry, of, like having them go back and forth.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want them to just come out and be like, this team's number one, this team's number two. There's no chance in hell any of them will ever pass
Right.
each other.
Well, that's like
So,
No,
the whole point. That's literally
I
the whole
want it to be
point.
like how Hubble and Donahue and Chalk and Bates were, like the
Yes,
first couple
yeah,
years
yes.
of 2018 quad.
I think that's what we are hoping for. And I think it's probably what we'll get the first couple years as they kind of like forge the path of seeing who the top team will be going into the next cycle, next Olympics. So,
Hmm.
where do you want to go next? Do you want to do the pairs and get
Let's get the
those?
pairs out of the way.
I agree.
I
All
think,
right. What do you have
We
to
can
say,
speed
Clayton?
through them. Let's go
yeah.
quick.
Okay,
I have to say, I'm really white knuckling it for this pairs Grand Prix this year. It's going to be rough.
let's
Not
just
as
hit the high
bad,
spots.
not as bad as the past Olympic cycle first year.
No,
Um,
22-23 was a really scary Paris Grand Prix
but
season.
It was,
it
it
will be
was,
pretty close to it. It'll be close. All right. I'm gonna be
Yeah,
honest.
like, yeah.
Let's talk about just the important. Let's talk about the
let's
teams
hit the
that
high
are
spot.
Zhang and Huang in France. Very could be in contention for a medal. Obviously, Metelka Berlava. Hawk and Kunkel, kind of surprised they are sticking around. I thought they
Right.
I'm
might,
surprised the Kovalevs are sticking around. I
Me
swear I
too.
heard a retirement from the
yeah.
Kovalevs.
They've been around for a hot minute.
I
And
think,
then
yeah, the medalists here are going to be Zhang and Huang, Metelkin Berlava, and Pavlova Sviatchenko. Like,
Mm.
seems
yes,
pretty clear cut.
100%. I do like Hannah Herrera and her partner
Yeah,
Ivan.
they're coming up from
Um,
junior.
yeah, they've actually I do really like their pair skating. They have very nice pair skating together. But
Only have two
um
spots. That's good for them.
Canada, you have Kemp and Elizarov, who's the junior world champs moving up, Pereira Michaud. Um, Cam's favorite from Switzerland,
Oh,
Oksana and
yay! I
Tom,
do like them a lot.
and then Elisa and Misha wrapping that one out. So that could go to anyone, I think.
Yeah, I mean, you'd expect Leah and Trent given the season they've had, but they've also been quite up and down, especially early in the season.
Mhm.
So,
Hopefully they have like a newfound confidence after everything this past season. I'm
Yeah,
surprised. I mean, I'm surprised they're still going because that been honestly would have been a great like send off. But hey, if they
they're
can keep it
still young in
going,
their partnership. So
really, I feel like they've been around for a while.
well, Trent has been
Trent has
skating
been around for a while.
Who was his previous partner?
Evelyn
Evelyn
Walsh.
Walsh.
Oh, yes, yes.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, Trent's going to be 30 before, like, Trent will be 30 at this Grand Prix.
okay.
TBD. Um, Lucas Ithier and Fiona? Question mark.
Probably. That would make
Hmm.
sense.
So we'll see. All right, Cup of China. Akopova Rachmaninin from Armenia. Love them. My daughter Gabriela Izzo, Luke Meyerhofer. Love the two
Mm,
of them. Not in contention of medal at all, but just wanted to mention them. Only one Chinese team, Zhang and Huang here.
Shocking to me.
hmm.
Like,
Yeah,
they're already giving, China already gave up their 3 spots.
they have a lot of juniors.
What's
So
going on? Yeah, what's going on there? Because they were just to be such a deep field.
I mean, this is a conversation from like the past 9 years, is like,
yeah.
what is going on in Chinese pairs?
They're really trying to develop at the junior level right now. So I think we'll start to see more shift up over the next couple of years. And they have a lot of junior women that they're developing right now too. So you're going to start to see a lot of Chinese junior women this next cycle that are going to be pretty competitive, I think, with some of the rest of the fields.
I'm excited for
That's
that.
exciting.
This is a good event actually. Metelkina Berlava, Nagaoka Moriguchi,
Love.
Liu and Bedard from the US. I think they had a great first year.
Yes. And they just announced a coaching change. They're
Yes.
joining Bruno Marcotte at his new facility.
And they're skating in California with Chris and Russ. So, um, you know,
Yeah,
and
this is
then Valent
probably, yeah, this is probably the most
yeah,
competitive pairs field you would imagine, right?
yeah, and then Valentina Max coming back again next year. You know what I was thinking? They might have a really good year because I think a lot of the teams in the US are like so shuffled and they've been together for so long that I could see that
Yeah.
consistency of being knowing each other, being with each other, really paying off for them.
Especially on the Grand Prix.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And if you have a good Grand Prix, they might be a little bit more, they might overlook some things if it nationals doesn't go as well, you know?
Yeah. This
Hmm.
is
Uh,
another like rule change that we didn't mention. They switched like the new partnership rules, they switched like your old ISU points or whatever. It only counts for like the top 10 skaters, not the top 12 or something. So like for
Okay.
example, Spencer was top 12 at Worlds but not top 10. So
Mm.
he's not guaranteed a Grand Prix spot.
That's why we didn't see. I also was thinking about this. I think Audrey and Spencer announced way too late, and I wonder if that's why we didn't see them get any sort of assignment because they just
Well,
announced
I
it like
don't
a couple
know.
days ago.
There were Caroline and Michael, I remember, announced their partnership the day the Grand Prix came out, their first season. So like,
Yeah, I mean maybe they had announced their like intent to the US like late. I don't know, but
yeah, fair.
Skate America again, Kempen Elizarov again, Minerva Nikita first Grand Prix out. Denlova Siva, the Swiss, the Swiss team again, Efimova Mitrofanov again, and then two TBDs. And boy, do we need them. I feel
Hmm.
like,
Hmm.
and it's kind of
Next,
gonna be
right now, Minerva and Nikita could get first, second, and third. Like,
yeah, it's kind of gonna be a battle because there's three teams in contention for the two spots. So, because you have Star and Daniil, you
Mm.
have Audrey and Spencer, and you have Katie and Balazs.
yeah, that's
I'm ready
true.
for Glacier Falls.
Oh yeah.
Ready
I'll
for
be there.
Glacier
John
Falls.
Nix.
John next to, it's gonna be a great
I
off
might go, I'm
summer.
trying to go up there for John Nix. I have boots on the ground journalism.
Clayton wants to go to John
I'm
next. He's been
I'm only
asking
a
me.
I'm only a 4 hour like train ride.
See, we don't have that here. So
Mm.
would love to have it, but
Yeah,
we don't.
Let me
I'll be
know.
driving the 45 minutes to Glacier next month. Very excited.
Um,
That's so nice.
Finland, Gabrielle and Luke again, Leah and Trent again, Anita, Håkan Konkel again, Pavlova, Sviatchenko again, Hannah Herrera and Ivan again, Valentina and Max again. Probably going to be between Leah and Maria and Alexi for first and second. And after that, I think you could see anyone who stands up probably going to be getting the third place spot there. So,
Yep,
um,
probably Håkon Kunkel, but we'll see.
yeah. And then rounding it out, you got Akpova Rachmaninoff again, Fabian Hase, Nikita Volodin again, Nagoka Muraguchi again, Dan Lovasiba, Jasmine DeRochers, Kieran Thrasher. That will be their second Grand Prix. Their juniors moving up. They've got a lot of work to do in terms of the technical side, but
Yeah, I saw that he used to be a hockey player. I didn't know that.
yes, yes. And then she started skating later, I think, too. So. Yeah, they have a very great presence across the ice. All of the technical content, though, is not very concise. So it's like it's a trade-off, They've got aura, they don't have triple toes, So you got to pick
Which
what
is
you
more
want.
important.
So
Listen, one can be taught, one cannot be taught.
This is true.
true.
This is true.
That is true. All right, do you want to go to the men or the women?
Let's go to
Let's
the
go.
men. I want to wrap up with the
Uh,
women.
Okay. All right. Starting out in France, you have Alexander Spooky Selevko, Sammy Hammy, Adam Xiaohimfa, a TBD from France, Nikolai Memela, Kao Mura, Sota Yamamoto, Mikhail Shidorov, Min Kyoseo, Adam Hagara, Jimmy Ma, and Jacob Sanchez
kind
to
of
wrap out.
stacked to open.
Yeah,
Who
Another few
is
skaters here I swore were retired.
who's Sammy
Jimmy
Hammy?
Ma. He's been around in France for a couple of years. He's got
I've
like a good triple axel.
never heard this name before in my entire
He's been
life.
at Challengers. I don't think he's ever had a Grand
Yes.
Prix.
But
Okay.
he's got good qualities to him.
Okay.
I only noticed his name because his name like I had a friend in like elementary and high school named Sammy Hamdy. So whenever I see
Okay.
Sammy Hammy on a lineup, I'm like, that's my friend. Yeah, I thought Soda was retired.
I
I thought
thought
Jimmy
that
Ma was
too.
retired. Um, Good for them for sticking around. Um, this will be an interesting
Your
competition.
This is gonna
son.
be so my son. My son will be there.
Jacob. And the
Is
debut
he
of
something?
Minkyu on the Grand Prix. That'll be
Yes.
exciting.
Yeah.
Yes. He has the Jia Shin problem where he has Grand Prix France and Cup of China. So Godspeed to him.
Those are
Godspeed,
some
Mikyo.
fascinating Grand Prix.
Oh
Who
yeah.
do we think is winning this field? We assume Shidorov, but
I don't know,
I
man.
am most excited to see his like his how he handles this next season because like I want to see how he handles the pressure of reigning Olympic champion.
There's
yeah,
like
he's with
five
Raphael
men.
right now.
I was gonna say there's like five men who I could say could win this event, and I could be like,
Mm-hmm.
you could talk me out of all five of them from winning it too. I could be
Mm-hmm.
like, you're right. They're not gonna win. Like I could tell you Kalmira could win. I could tell you Sori Yamamoto could win. Mikhail Shidorov could win. Adam Xiaoheng-Fa could win. And I
Mm.
could see a world where Nikolai Memelo wins. And I could also tell
I
you,
don't see that.
I could see a world where Minkyu wins, honestly.
I could
yeah.
see
Like,
that.
Oh, even Selevko maybe. I'm like, they all could randomly clutch in. And I'm just like, sure,
Jacob Sanchez could be on the podium.
oh,
sure.
I would love that.
Wouldn't that be? I mean, I
Both of your sons are here. I
this is
just
I
awesome.
realized.
love Minkyu.
Who's your son,
He is my
Camden?
son.
Well, Jacob, I love Jacob a
Okay.
lot, but Adam Hagar, I also really like.
Is he awesome? He's
He's
just
But
great.
like uh
oh, he's an ISU, what is the term? Athlete representative with Evan
oh,
Bates. He's on the board. Adam
Wait, who is
Hagar.
Adam? That's so
Yes.
cool.
that is cool. Good for him.
You all need to keep
He like
up with the
loves
card.
skating.
He
He
d
does.
he just seems like pure of heart, good intention. He's willing, he's sweet. He's just like
Oh, we forgot to talk about how Cam and O'Shea are not.
uh,
Oh yeah.
I wasn't shocked.
I
I
wasn't
mean,
either. I
also
think
we
they're
didn't mention that
done.
Stellato and Deschamps aren't on there, but like,
Okay,
Sorry.
let's be real. But
Okay.
yeah, I think they're done. But anyways, Skate Canada, you've Wesley Chu, Steven Gogolev, TBD. I guess this is our time to say rest in peace, Roman
Okay.
Sadovsky.
mm,
Thank you for your service.
He's the YouTube's back up
thank
and
you for
running.
chasing cars.
We
Thank you for
had
chasing cars. I've been watching Grey's Anatomy. I get
oh
it.
yeah.
Um, Minhail Selevko. Wait, I got them mixed up.
Oh wait, you
Sexy
did.
Selevko was
Well,
in France.
Oh.
well,
I did.
Alexander
Prince
Selevko now is tricky.
Prince Selevko in
Prince
France.
Selevko, yeah.
Buki Selevko in Canada. Kevin
hmm
Amos, Matteo Rizzo.
Shocking. He's here.
Like
Shocked.
How many years is Matteo? I love Matteo too. Mateo girl. I know he said he was continuing another quad in an interview with Italian media.
Oh, we also forgot to mention that Guinard and Fabry aren't on the Grand Prix list. We
well, I
Shocker.
touched on it.
well, but they said they were going to keep going, and then
They did.
I
They
don't know.
did.
Gilles and Poirier are taking the Grand Prix off, according to
Taking
Piper.
the what did she say? Hold on.
Oh, I have this. I have
I'm
this
gonna
pulled
pull it
up.
up.
I have
I'm
it
gonna
pulled up.
pull it
After
up
a lot
because
of
when I read
conversations
it,
and reflection, I have the post. After a
okay.
lot of conversations and reflection, Paul and I have decided not to compete on the Grand Prix circuit this season. Over the last few years, we've poured so much into the sport and into chasing dreams together. And right now, we're choosing to give our bodies and minds time to rest and reset. For us, this feels like the right moment to slow down, recharge, and take some time to reflect on everything this journey has given us. Wishing all of the teams a great season ahead, and thank you for supporting us through every chapter so far. So they're okay, okay, Piper.
Piper, we could have just said that we're done. Anyways,
It's okay. You
Rio
probably get more
Nakata.
money if you did like a
Yeah, I
retirement
think
tour,
she's
but
probably
You do.
Rio Nakata, also in Canada. Kazuki Tamono, shout out. Hyung Kim, Kiro Marsak, love him too, by the way. He was great at
Hmm.
the Olympics.
oh my
Um,
god, yeah.
Liam Kapikis, he's another son of mine. Love him too. Andrew
Uh,
Torgashev, wrapping
Liam
out
Kapakis is
Skate
another one
Canada.
that I competed
I
against several times.
whoa.
He's got a nice quality to his skating.
He does. He's very
Big
Really
time.
mature.
nice. Yeah. The jumps are a little scary, but The knee bend and the skating skills are very good. So,
Mhm.
I'm
um,
surprised
Yeah,
he's
this will be an
continuing.
interesting competition.
I think it's
Are we
between
just
Gokulev.
assuming that Rio wins?
I think it's between Gokulev and Rio. But then you
Yeah.
also have someone like Kevin randomly could throw
Oh my
down.
I
God,
mean,
yeah.
I'm thinking about true. I'm just thinking about like
Torgashev,
GODs. Like I think
we'll see
Rio is
how
just
he
be
looks, but
Yeah, Torgashev could throw something out.
yeah.
We'll see if he wants to carry the flame that week. Um,
The TBD for Canada, I could see it going to like Alexa Rakic. He only got one. They have John Kim, who's did very well in their domestic events last year.
Matthew
Um,
Newnham, isn't he
Matthew
another
Newnham
one?
too. So
Or
we'll
maybe
see
like
kind of,
Anthony Parody.
yeah,
Why not?
because he'll be senior.
mm,
So we'll see who Skate Canada decides to give the TBD to. But yeah, moving on to China, Yudong Chen, two TBDs, Nika Agatse, Kao Mira, Shun Sato, Mikhail Shaidarov, Junhua Cha. I don't know if I really,
I
my
thought he was
gut
going to take the
feeling,
Grand Prix off.
my gut feeling is he's not going to be on the Grand Prix.
I would be very surprised.
Yeah. Min Kyoseo, Denis Vasilyev's another one that I was like shocked to see again.
And also,
Um,
he only has one.
well, he had a rough year. It
He did
wasn't
have a
very
rough
good.
year, but like,
mhm.
wow, what a
Um,
time.
Yeah.
Lucius Kazanecki getting his Grand Prix debut after a really stellar junior season. And Jacob Sanchez getting his second Grand Prix, kind of having the same as Minkyu. Him and Minkyu
Hmm.
having the same.
And Cal, right? Yeah.
Hmm.
Yes, yes. And
This
Shadorov,
feels like a very classic Cup of China lineup. I feel like
100%.
Shun Sato loves a Cup of China. Shaidarov loves a
Wait,
Cup of China.
is
I
Daniel
gotcha.
Grossel on the list? Yes. Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
I just saw him. I was like, where is he? I haven't looked at the whole list yet.
Does
So
he only have one?
he is two. But
Oh, I see his other one.
I could say like again, like I could tell you like six of these guys could win. And I'd be like, sure.
Yeah. Nika, Kao, Shun,
June,
Shaidarov, June,
June.
Minkyu.
Yeah.
I will say,
Nika,
I really hope
sorry.
that one of the TBDs goes to one of my other sons, Dai Wei Dai. I love Dai
Yes,
Wei Dai
I think it
skating
probably
so
will.
much.
It didn't go to Boyang Jin, so I think
Mm,
Boyang has finally been able to go take a break,
make
you know?
peace.
Yeah. Go to a spa.
Go to
He deserves it.
He does. Um,
this next one is gonna be crazy.
Skate America. Okay, first off, can we just say one thing? I'm gonna say a hot take. Iliamalinin is not competing at all next year. That's my hot take. I don't think he's gonna step foot on competitive ice. That's my hot take.
I will believe
My
it
opinion.
when I see him step onto center ice. That is when I will believe he competes.
Yeah. I
But can we
just, yeah.
are we ready to talk about Jason or no? Like, can we
Oh,
just
well,
jump
we'll get
into
there.
it?
Yeah, let's do it. We can jump into it.
That is like what I would I'm speechless.
Are you surprised? I'm not surprised that he was
I'm
named.
surprised. I'm very surprised.
I'm quite surprised, actually.
I'm
I
not.
think that is the single biggest shock to me from this entire list.
Really?
I'm
Yes. Yes.
really? That's your
I'm
big
more
Yes.
shock?
surprised at Mateo continuing than Jason.
Really?
Yeah,
I mean, like,
I'm more surprised that June's on the Grand Prix list.
I'm not. I'm
that is
not.
also surprising to me. Um,
He got signed with a model agency this summer. I was like, all right, I was like, all right, I think June's done. We're never gonna see him
Maybe
again.
if Jason took his like charity world assignment, I would be less surprised. But like,
I think he's gonna do Skate America, maybe NH. I think he's gonna do nationals, up to nationals, and I think he's out. I don't think he's gonna go to Worlds if he's like assigned. Because look, he's going to Skate America, the America goodbye. He's going to Japan,
hmm,
the Japanese goodbye. He loves Japan.
what do you
And then
think?
he goes to nationals to have a redemption arc and is like, peace out.
I think he does World Team Trophy.
Oh, and is the
Yeah,
captain. Is the captain again.
is the
Yeah,
captain again. Yeah,
that
Okay.
would be a
Well,
great send off for Jason.
maybe
yeah.
Skate America's paying him to go. Paying him to do
I don't
this.
know if they're paying him to go. I'm gonna be honest.
I mean, I guess
There's
his
no
last
incentive
his
for him to
last
be paid
event
to do this.
was Nationals 2026, and that was I get that's not
With the
what we
way
want
he
to
was
end on.
allegedly treated and talked about at that nationals, I would be shocked if USFS is paying him.
Yeah, no, I think he's doing this. I would also wouldn't be surprised if we never see him on competitive ice ever again, though. So it could go both ways.
Mm.
But I wasn't
Anyway, there
surprised
are
he was
other
on the
people
list.
competing in this competition.
There
Yes.
are
Alexa Rakic, Georgie Radchenko, uh, uh, Prince Selevko, Alexander Selevko, Tamir Cooperman, Daniel Grassel making his debut, going against Nikolai Memela. Let's pray for Maya because she'll be going through it. Sota Yamamoto, Donovan Carrillo got a Grand Prix. Lucas Britschke, another one that I'm surprised we're still seeing, but happy to see him again. I wonder which continent it's going to be. Um,
Philippines. He was just in the Philippines for like a month.
yeah. So then we have Jason Brown and Ilya, two people that I'm like very TBD if we'll actually see them, and then the actual TBD um, for
Yeah,
the
there could
US.
realistically be
yeah.
three USA TBDs.
All right, let me look. Camden is done. He's not. He's not skating. Um,
Lucius can get another one, maybe.
don't know what's going on with Luca Broussard. He's at Stanford. Maybe he's moved on. I'm not sure. Um, Patrick Blackwell, you could see
Oh.
him possibly getting a Grand Prix. He's going to be senior eligible this season. Um, I think he was senior eligible last year too, and I was really surprised that he didn't end up ever going to do like a senior B or whatever to get
Like
like
a
the
couple of
technical min.
Austria.
Yeah. Um, because he had a really great fall, and could have been in like the same categories like Lucius, where like he had the points and was like in contention for an
Yeah, and like
Olympic
somebody
spot.
else we'll see in the women.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean realistically, like Tomoki's done, Liam Kopekis could get another one, Max Naumov is done. So we'll
Does Jimmy
see.
Ma only have one assignment? I mean,
Yeah, Jimmy could do another
Yeah.
one.
Jimmy could get
And the
another one.
US audience would love Jimmy.
yeah, true.
Yeah.
We could get some white. What other like, dance music sensation is he going to
What
skate
gay movie
with?
can Jimmy not make fun of next?
Okay, I have a question for you guys.
Yeah.
If there
Wait,
is
Kim was
no
cracking me up today. You're funny. You know what?
This is what happens when I'm
They
unemployed. I just have time to
they
like
can
think of
say what they want
zingers.
about you, Cam Ryder, but you're funny.
Shut up. I don't care what
um
anyone else says. You're really funny.
if Ilya is not there, who's winning?
God,
Grossel,
Yeah.
no.
Memela, that would be fun.
Yeah, that could be fun. Soda.
Maybe.
I mean, European champion Lucas
Lucas Britschke,
Britschke.
Oh, true. All right, King. Come on.
Salefko, maybe.
Salivko.
Salefko would
Oh,
probably win the
actually,
short,
you
get
know
like eighth in the
what?
free.
And the American audience is gonna love him too.
Mm.
I
Yeah,
that's
he's
my
doing Dirty
that's
Diana, right? He's
I
doing
think
Michael
so, yeah.
Jackson.
Yeah. Finlandia, Gogolev, Arlet Levandi, Minhail Salevko, TBD for Finland. If it doesn't go to Dr. Votter, I don't know who it's gonna go to. I feel like Dr.
Maybe
Votter
just
has to
somebody on
get
the
the spot.
list.
Yeah. Um, Adam Shahamfa, Nika Agatse, Genrik Gartung, who's a junior moving up, Matteo Rizzo again. This would
Wait, is
be
this the one that
some
I like? This is the one that I like. No, it is
Generic?
Kazuki
not. I'm
Kimono,
thinking about the Belgian guy.
Andre Nordbach. You're thinking of Dennis Krugalev.
Is he Belgian?
Yes.
That's what I'm thinking. Is he not a
Andre
senior?
Nordbach is from Sweden. Kirill Marsik from Ukraine, and then Andrew Torgashev wrapping this one out. Man, if any of these boys wanted to
This
like
one's
do a
kind of wide
trade,
open.
if any of them wanted to do a trade with like Skate America, like I feel like they should maybe like,
Now's the
hey,
time.
Stephen Gogolef should be
US
like,
Fed should try to get them there.
I know.
Stephen should be like, hey, why isn't Andrew? Let's make Andrew go to Skate America. That'd be good showing for him potentially. So,
Hmm. Yeah,
um,
so this is basically between Adam and Steven for the title, you'd have to guess.
we'll have to see how these men look. That's in November. That's a long time from now.
Yeah,
So,
who knows where Steven Gogolev will be in 6 months? Like,
yeah,
it was a miracle that he made the Olympics in the first place. Like, nobody saw that coming 6 months before the Olympics.
no. And we're very happy for it though. But and then the final event of the men will be in NHK in Japan, Kevin Amos, Francois Pito, Danielle Grassel, Ryo Nakata, Shun Sato, TBD from Japan, Junhwa Cha, Vladimir Samolov, Lukasz Bryczki, Adam Hagara, Jason Brown, and Malinin. I have to say ISU did make a change to the selection criteria so that now the seeded skaters can go against each other. Um, on the Grand Prix because you have Shun and Ilya going against each other, and they both were world medalists this year. So
Yes, and it's a new change.
You're right,
Surprised
Camden, that
Samoilov doesn't have a
Vladimir,
second Grand
yes.
Prix.
I agree.
Because I feel like he did have high seasons bests. Like,
It felt like he did a good job this year, and it
I
just
suppose that like Krilo Marsak got two and Samoilov was like behind him at the Olympics and at Worlds, I'm pretty sure. So I guess
Samoilov's short program this last season was so good.
it
Like
was
he
fun.
should keep it.
I
This
think
is
he's
low
had it.
key.
Let's keep it. Let's keep it again.
I think this is the hardest Grand Prix for the men.
Once again, NHK, bring in the
Yeah.
competition.
Bringing NHK,
Oh
I think
yeah.
NHK is the best overall when we get there. But
Yeah.
yeah, you could see like Ilya, Shun, Rio, Daniel,
June,
June,
Kevin.
Kevin, top being top five. You could also see like Jason doing well if he's skates clean. So a lot of in the air, I have to say, with that. But
Hmm.
all right.
NHK and their white ice.
Yeah, we made it. We made it to the end. We saved the best for last. We know you've all been wanting to talk about
Oh
it.
my gosh.
The women, starting in France with Nina Pinzerone, Gabrielle Delman getting her Grand Prix in France, Eve Dubek, Anastasia Gubanova. We're shooting into space for one more year. She said she's got one
One
more year
last
left.
time,
Um,
allegedly.
That's what she should
Lo-
skate to. One last time by Ariana
From
Grande.
Hamilton.
No, by Ariana.
Oh,
um, Laura Naki
Like
Gutman,
whip the
Serena
ponytail.
Yos, Yuna Aoki, Ami
Mother.
Akai, Rion Sumiyoshi, the queen of the bronze medal at the Grand Prix de France. Sung Kim getting her Seoul Grand Prix. Uh,
What? Oh,
Serge,
yeah.
gag.
I don't know how that happened. I still don't understand how that
And
happened. She
did
must be
UJ
like number
only get?
UJ
one.
got two and Yusong got one.
She must be like number one
Oh,
on the list.
T. I did not
Yeah,
know
I'm
that.
sure there's
Oh,
something with like Korea's like total
Maybe,
allotments or something.
yeah, Sojin Yun from Korea also, and then Sarah Everhart rounding out the first Grand Prix.
yeah.
This one kind of feels wide open too.
Mm-hmm.
You could see
Other than Ryan Sumiyoshi getting the bronze medal, I
She
think
will get
everything
probably
else
that.
is kind of up in the air.
All else constant.
like how will Ami
I,
look?
That is a big
that's
question
the
to see how
huge
Ami will
question
look.
mark.
Can
I mean,
Yuna
she had a
Aoki?
great start to the her early season last year. I think she could probably start again similarly really strong and then go from there.
We'll see Nina Pinzeroni after her world medal.
Yes.
Um, I here's the thing with Ami, she had to be like on early because she needed to build the momentum for the Olympic spot.
She had to set the
So
stage.
and like Korea, the two Korean skaters there, there's only two spots for Worlds for Korea this year, and I'd say there's like six women that are in contention for a spot.
100%.
So they're going to
At
want to make a
least.
statement early. So that's going to be big. Sarah Everhart, depending on like what Alyssa Liu's status is, she could be in contention for maybe one of those world spots. No Brady Tennell, just to make a
Oh
statement before
yeah.
we go on. No Brady Tennell on the Grand Prix, so don't know what that means for her, but thought we'd point that out.
Mhm.
Skate Canada, Fionn Landry, Madeline Schizis, TBD. I don't know if it's going to go to Daleman.
It could go to Sarah Mode. Doesn't Sarah Mode only have
Uh,
one right now?
Yeah, I could see it going to like someone else actually, and them trying to like
You know who it could go to?
Mental.
Menzel.
it could, it could.
Wow.
I would love it.
Um, Nina Petrokina, Ida Karunin, one of my another daughter. I've
I love
adopted her
her.
too.
Yes.
I want her to
Yes.
keep this short.
Honestly,
Okay.
Finland down. Team Finland down.
Finland down.
Finland for World Team Trophy 2027.
Oh my God,
Uh,
yeah.
Let's wake it up.
did I say Anna Pizzetta yet? Anna Pizzetta, Sake Miyake finally
I
getting
love
a
her.
competition out of Japan. Mao Shimada making her Grand Prix debut in Canada. Sofia Samodalkina, Yuje Kim, my daughter, Jia Shin, and then Isabeau Levito wrapping it up.
Okay, I don't know if I'm just because I'm a women's stan, but like this is another stacked one. Like I none of these are
It is a
misses.
tough one.
None of these are
This is,
misses.
Isabel always gets the toughest Grand Prix. Like,
That's
did you
true.
notice her and Stephen Gogolev have the same Grand Prix signs? Just wanted to
Oh.
point that
oh,
out.
two lovebirds. Even after
So
did you see the video of him pushing her off a slide?
I did see that.
they're in love. It's okay.
That's
She was
fine.
fine.
Is she getting Benoit choreo? Is that I mean she was with them at
You
that
told me
training.
something else.
I've heard I've heard yes, but I've also heard she got something else too. That
She could
Wait,
everyone
have
will be
one
very
from a
happy.
choreographer, one from a different.
Yeah.
wait,
So
I
I
haven't
did
heard
hear
this.
she
Tell me offline. We'll connect.
I heard she got a Benoit program. So
Okay.
she has two choreographers. I was told that she has one from someone else. I'm not going to share who, but she has one from Benoit, which we all know, but not choreographed by the coach. So
Thank
we'll see.
goodness.
We'll see how
Real
true that is.
programs.
But um, Cup of China, Olga
Wait, who's
Mikutina.
winning this competition? Is it just going
Oh,
to be
true. You're right.
Mashimada?
I don't know.
I
We'll
mean,
see.
it could.
Oh,
It depends on
ISO.
how.
Wait,
I
what?
know her short program too.
Wait, really?
Dead.
Yeah, it's cool.
Wait,
It's
we've
cool.
been talked about in the comments that we should stop like
Okay, we'll
teasing
stop. We'll
people.
stop teasing.
Okay.
It's very
Sorry.
upbeat. I'll say it's an upbeat program, is the short.
Yay.
But like it's got a powerful upbeatness to it.
Okay.
So,
It's not
um,
defying gravity again.
no. This is tough because you could say Petrokina, even Miyake, Shimada, Samadalkina, UJ Kim, if she randomly locks in, is very capable. You know, you have Gia and then you have Isabeau as well. I mean, these
Uh,
are all very tough fields
And Maddie's
to
a
go back
gritty
and
girl.
forth.
You never know what Maddie's gonna do.
She's not meddling here,
nope,
girl.
nope, nope. I'm sorry. I
Let's be
love your
so
enthusiasm.
honest. Ian Landry, though,
Listen,
is very capable of doing skating well, too. So, not meddling, but
excited.
skating well.
I'm gonna
But
call Mao,
oh, are
Gia.
you predicting the whole podium right
Yeah,
now?
I'm saying
Okay.
Mao, Gia, and Gia fashion,
Very
and
original.
Isabeau.
I
Okay.
say Mao, Isabeau, Samo, GF4.
Okay.
Whoa.
To China,
Okay.
Olga Mikutina, Rian Zhang, another daughter,
Daughter.
just have to say.
Daughter.
TBD, Gubanova, Laura Naki, Mone Chiba, Mako
Mm.
Yamashita back on the Grand Prix.
Very
Uh,
exciting.
that I think was 6 or 7 years since.
Yeah, it's been a minute
Whoa.
since she's had a Grand
Yeah.
Prix. But she had
When
an
someone
amazing nationals this past year. Like,
She did. Oh yeah.
when
For
someone
free.
commented that it was like 7 years since she was on the Grand Prix, I was like,
That's
I'm so
crazy.
old.
I'm like, holy
I'm
shit.
ancient.
I remember
Yeah.
her winning her junior world medal. Like,
Yeah. Rinka Watanabe, Cheon Kim, Hyan Lee, Alina Bonillo from the US.
Love that.
And Sophie Jolene von Felten also got a spot on the Grand Prix. So good for them.
yes.
They're like the next AMZ and Lindsay Thorgren. Like, they're gonna go 1-2 here. Just like a surprise 1-2.
Oh my God, I forgot
I don't
about
know
that.
about that. I don't
Yeah,
know
this
about
kind of
that.
feels like Mona Chiba's competition to lose.
Yeah. I don't know where else it goes after that though.
I could see, I mean,
I don't know.
I could see
I
Laura
really,
doing
you're
well.
right. Yeah, I could see Gubanova doing well. I could maybe see who knows what
I don't know how
Cheon
healthy
and
Chan
Heian's status
is.
are.
Yeah.
I
Laura
pro
maybe, but she's inconsistent. How is
Rinka.
Rika's her
I think
triple
she's gonna
axel
get it
back?
together this season. I think this is gonna be her year.
Whose
Wait,
Who,
year?
wait,
Laura?
Laura, I need to make a radical prediction like I did for Ami Nakai. So let me think about it.
Or
Let me like
you're just gonna spurt something off at the end before we sign off?
yeah, because like it's gonna be true. So I have to really
Okay.
think about let me really think about it. Continue.
Okay. To Everett, Washington, where I also don't think Alyssa Liu will compete at all this season.
No.
Just putting that out there. No, that's my thought. Um,
I
Nina
saw,
Pinzaro.
wait,
Oh
sorry, I
yeah.
saw a headline in the elevator of my place of work saying Malinin, Kamalu, set to compete this figure skating season. And I was like, that's
No, they're not.
that's really
Well,
funny.
Ilya's on Dancing with the
yeah.
Stars, and Alyssa's got to make some
Ah,
money. So,
I
like,
Alyssa's
hope
gonna be
Ilya's on
like
Dancing with the Stars. Please. This is for me. I don't
Alyssa's
care
going to be
that
like
you
touring with Leve. Like,
literally. Wait, what reality TV show would you put her on?
Alyssa?
Traitors. Oh,
Oh,
wait,
put Alyssa on
she should
Traitors.
do Traitors.
Absolutely.
I want them both on the Traders.
Oh, put Ilya on
That's
Traitors.
television, honey.
Ilya on Traitors would be awesome. They're
But
probably going to film in the next like month or so.
Let's put them both on
get
Love
them on.
Island.
Don't put Alyssa on Love
We have
Island.
like alt Love Island, like indie Love Island.
Oh my
No, I
God.
don't think any of the US, if we're gonna put one of the US single girls on Love Island, it would be Isabeau.
It would be Isabeau. Oh my, and
She
she
would,
would devour. Oh my God,
yes.
Oh,
she'd be
she would have so much
so
fun. Like,
good.
I also think you could put Star Andrews on Love Island and Emilia
oh my
Zinkas.
God, that would be
Those
so
are the
fun.
three
Wait,
that
that's like
I
the
would
whole.
send.
You
Those are
just
the three that you go. Those are the
okay.
three
Who are
that
the
go to
men?
Love
Who are the
Island.
men we're sending? It's not Ilya.
Obviously,
Send Ilya and
Vadim.
Jacob together.
I would send
Vadim,
Jacob.
because I feel like Vadim's like,
I
But
would
Dean
send
would have fun on Love
Vadim.
Island.
I would send
you would.
Vadim. I could
Send
Um,
see like
Emilia. Emily
I
would
could see
have
like
fun on Love Island.
Spencer Howe is the type to go on like a Love Island. Can you see
I
that?
don't think so.
I could. I could see that.
You know
I
what?
could
I'm
see
gonna
it.
say something crazy.
Hmm.
I could see Danny O'Shea doing really well
On Love
on Love Island.
Island,
Yeah, he's got like an outgoing personality that I think it
I could
could.
see Danny doing really well on like Big Brother.
True.
Ooh.
Anyway,
Anyways,
skating.
Is anyone caught
there.
up? No, no,
no, we
y'all
don't
aren't
watch it.
watching. Okay,
No,
No.
I'll
can
tune in.
someone?
I just know there's a Brazilian Portuguese guy who just like is really aggressive.
Yeah, Gabe, Gabriel.
Yes.
I'll talk about it in the comments below with somebody. Someone let me know who's watching.
Speaking of Skate America, Nina Pinzerone, Sarah Maud Dupuis, Lauren Shield, Maria Sanuk, Rino Matsuike, Ami Nakai, Sofia Samodalkina, Yuje Kim, Asun Yun, Amber Glenn, Alyssa Liu, and the
Alicia.
TBD. First
I
Hmm.
don't
off,
even know who this TBD could go to.
I've got options. You ready?
Oh,
Okay.
he has
Oh,
Alicelyn
yeah.
Gracie,
Yeah.
um, Sophie Jolene, and Alina
hmm
Bonillo only have one.
hmm
Sherry Zhang is eligible for
That's
Senior
my
Grand Prix
vote.
now.
That
That's
would be
my
fun.
vote.
She also is going to Stanford, so everyone hold some
No,
expectations. She's got a
no,
big girl
no,
degree.
no. I mean, yeah, good for her. Like she deserves that.
Um,
But
I don't think Josephine Lee is skating anymore, is my gut reaction. That's about it.
Who's that? Oh, I liked her so much at Nationals. What was her name? Shoot.
Emilia Nemirovsky,
Yes.
too
oh
young.
yeah, no
Oh,
way.
really? Okay.
Yeah. Too young.
Wait, then why was she at senior nationals?
Well, senior
Don't
nationals
have
is
to be
weird. They can
don't have
do
to be
like,
old enough,
I
but
thought it was
yeah.
only one. They let him do like the 1 year below.
I think she
Alyssa
has
was at
one more
senior
year.
nationals when she was 12.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, true. Wait, okay, ignore me.
Yeah. Mirai Nagase won when she was like 13, maybe 12, 14, something like that. But
yeah, Alyssa won
Michelle
nationals before she was
Kwan,
junior eligible.
Michelle Kwan was at like senior nationals at like age 11 or 12, something like that.
Oh
So,
wow,
Anyway, when Amelia
I-
Navarowski gets on the Grand Prix, watch out.
it's over.
uh, I don't know who's gonna win this. I would say I don't know because I don't believe Alyssa will be there. So I guess it's like Amber versus Ami. But
Yeah,
I think Samo Delkina could be in the mix too.
I think so too.
I agree.
That Roth
Um,
push.
This is a fun field. I don't know how competitive it is, but it is a very fun field.
I could see
it
UJ
I think it could be
medaling.
messy.
I'm mostly just talking about Sarah Maud Dupuis, whom I
Oh,
love.
well, you love her.
I do.
Um,
I mean, she
I
skated to Ray
wonder
of Light. That's how could I not love her?
I wonder if they're going to be honest about Nina Pinzerone's jumps this year. So we'll
I
see.
think
I
they'll be more honest, not in Europe. I think in France she'll do
Yes.
quite well, and not in
In
mm-hmm.
France.
America, not as much.
Mm-hmm.
To Finland, Nina Petrokina, Olivia Lisko, love. Um, two TBDs for Finland. Did Ida not get a second one?
No, she has only the one.
She'll
Maybe
get
they're
one of
waiting to
those.
see if Ida will get not a host spot.
Yeah, yeah. Anna Pizzetta, Mao Shimada again, Rion Sumiyoshi again, Rinka Watanabe again, So Young Kim, Hyan Lee, Isabel DeVito again, and then Alyssa Liu doing the back-to-back
This is kind of what
competition.
makes it
Which
unrealistic
further
because,
confirms that like yeah, it's kind of like okay.
yeah, they kind of just like threw her in wherever
Do you think
because,
they're trying to get a few more quick Skate America sales before she
Probably.
pulls it?
Um, I think this one's Mao's to lose. We'll have to
100%.
see what happens, but I think this is hers to lose. Isabeau could obviously skate, be there. Well, if Alyssa is there, she obviously will be in the mix for a medal. Same thing with Petrokina if she's healthy. I think that's going to be a big key is how she's able to stay healthy in the fall because a lot of the time we see her out of the Grand Prix and then coming back later in the season. So, and then Hyan Lee, and we'll see how she fares. So,
Yeah, I mean, and Rinka and Rion are always there as contenders as
yeah,
well.
yeah. So.
Hmm.
But, and then the final Grand Prix, we made it through. We made it through, guys. Madeline Schizis, Lauren Shield, Yuna Aoki, Monet Chiba, TBD for Japan, Cheon Kim, my daughter Jia Shin, Young Yu, Julia Sauter, Kimi
Woo!
Rapond, Sarah Everhart, and Amber Glenn
Oh, is
wrapping
that
up.
Kemi's only assignment?
Yeah, she had a rough year.
Timmy had a rough year.
Yeah. Uh,
Um,
okay. I was seeing
T
if Adam Siakam was also going to be an HK. He's not.
Huge
TBDs,
for Julia Souter. Like,
yeah.
that's awesome for her.
TBDs, Monaco Abe, Mako Yamashita, potentially.
Maybe Saki Miyake getting a second Grand
Yeah,
Prix.
Mm.
true. So we'll
Reno
have,
getting a second Grand Prix.
yep,
Oh, she only has
100%.
the one.
So a lot to see where all that fares. I think people in contention for medaling here, obviously, probably all three Japanese women, all three of the Korean women, and the two Americans.
Yeah.
So difficult for sure. But again, how they will look in the fall and how they will look will be very important in terms of the strength and competitiveness and competitive edge that they're in. So yeah, I don't know. What do you guys think?
Should we do like first for the women, our final predictions? Who's making the
Yeah.
final?
Who's
I
making the
cannot,
final?
I cannot do that.
I
But
The
if you
can.
guys
math of
want
it
to
is
do it,
hard, but I can do like no math, just
Because we
vibes.
could
just
we
do
could
the
also like
vibes.
yeah, we could come back to it and see.
Okay.
Do your vibes before we sign off.
Wait, do you want to go first?
Sure. Okay, I'm gonna go Ami Nakai, Mao
Okay.
Shimada, Jia Shen, Moni Chiba. I'm at five.
You're at four.
Oh, at
You're
four.
four.
Oh, I'm gonna go Amber
I feel like I
and
know who your last one's gonna be.
Laranaki.
Yep, I got it. Okay,
There's my radical prediction of
that's
of
your
the evening.
radical direction. All right, Cam, how about you?
Okay. Pretty similar. Um, Mashimada, um, Aminakai. I'm gonna say, I'm assuming Amber will do the Grand Prix, so I'll say Amber.
Mm-hmm.
Mona Chiba, um, Isabeau,
What
and
do
I'm
you
gonna
got?
go
You have four or five?
Gubonova.
Okay.
Goobs.
I think those are my six.
Okay.
Or actually, I'm swapping out Gubonova for Samadokina.
I like that.
Okay. Well, let us know all down below in the comments what you guys think, who you think is going to make each of the finals and all the disciplines. Let us know your thoughts about what you think is the most competitive event, what you are most excited to see in the fall. Um, just give us all your thoughts, whether you love us or hate us. Leave a comment below, and we'll
All
see you
press is
guys.
good press. We have a new
Yeah,
logo.
we have a new logo, so leave your thoughts on that. If you think it's ugly, let us know. If you love it, let us know. Let us know if you love us. Let us know if you hate us. We'll be back with more skating
Whether
coverage
you
as the
like it or
summer.
not.
We'll be back. See you guys soon. Bye bye.